Okay, I think we're recording. All right. So, sending the messages from her. Oh my God. Our stuff is really good. Sorry about that. So messages from her. That's probably one message. You're calling and she's not answering. Infinite spirit, spirit of knowledge, spirit of understanding, spirit of love, spirit of light. What does she want to say? Three things she's probably not talking about. Yeah. All right. So let's get started. What she wants to say is that this is the third time this week. So this is clearly, and it's 1, 2, 3 p.m. So she is in alignment. She is in perfect alignment to basically express this. This is the third time this week. Your person, the feminine, whoever's in the feminine energy, is really noticing that there's a pattern here. This is someone who is probably a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, someone who's an air sign, someone who is really keen on a particular pattern that is happening, someone who's able to see that this behavior has not changed. And I just made an observation. They're all at 1:23 p.m. What are you doing, man? So if your person saw me, if you saw me in person, you'd understand my new haircut is terrible. She feels really insecure about some services that she received. This is the third time this week. So your feminine person is probably having an issue with services that she's receiving. This may be attitudes. I don't know. We can get into it. This may be how much it's costing. This may be, I don't know. She's seeing a pattern. It's the third time this is happening this week. Right now, she's pointing out that there's an issue with her services. She doesn't want you to play with her. She wants you to be honest, all right? Something is happening to her. It's happening repetitively. She's just not very excited about. She doesn't want you to lie. She wants you to tell you the truth. If you're trying to hurt my feelings, then congrats. You succeeded. So she's extremely sensitive about this particular issue. She is noticing there's a pattern. So your person is probably going to withdraw a little bit and try to figure out exactly why is this continuing to happen? Why is it happening over and over again? She's taking a look at it. She knows that she's in perfect alignment, but she's talking to you about it. She wants you to be sensitive, be honest, but don't hurt her feelings. It sounds like a conversation for dad. He'll know exactly what to do. She does want masculine insight on this particular issue. So she's either going to come to you, she's probably going to come to her dad, her brother, her uncle, a masculine figure that she can trust. All right. So if you are that masculine who's inquiring about your feminine person, she wants to talk to someone she can trust. Okay. Someone who's in higher authority, or at least an elder over her. So if you're that person, remember to be tactful, be respectful. She's very sensitive about whatever this pattern is that she's noticing. There's no way to start a conversation with your babysitter, Stephen. So she's clearly wanting to talk about communication issues that she's having. All right. So the whole babysitter, Stephen, could be your name, could be the masculine's name, it could be an hint on who she's talking to or talking about. It could be absolutely irrelevant. These are just general readings. This is just a card. It's not your life. And the whole babysitter thing, it could be indicative of a younger energy that's involved in the situation, with probably either the patterns, causing the patterns, or whatever. But there's a communication issue here. All right. Someone is addressing this feminine, and it's making this feminine feel like, hey, this is the third time that you've done this week. This has to stop. I'm going to talk to my dad about it. I don't like it. It's making me feel uncomfortable. You're not being honest with me. So I'm in detention. No one at school has a sense of humor. So she really feels trapped by the situation. She feels like everyone is taking it way too serious, or this pattern that has been created out of someone else's seriousness and lack of understanding, a lack of care and concern for how they're making her feel. She wants to break that cycle, break that pattern, but she is probably trying to find out right now if she's wrong for noticing this pattern, or if she's wrong for getting ready to take a stand against these communication issues. Wow, it's been so long since I got a text, I forgot how to respond. So whoever she's talking about has been probably testing out some new communication skill or a new communication way, and it's irritating the shit out of her. So as she calls it out, she's saying, hey, I don't like the way you talk to me. Hey, this doesn't feel good. I talked to so-and-so about it, and I'm not crazy. I'm not tripping. You are doing this, and this is what I need to stop. And so perhaps you do stop it, and you reach out to her and you demonstrate, hey, I can go back to the way it used to be, or hey, let's try this, and you're really gonna shock her. She's gonna feel like, wow, I have forgotten what it feels like to communicate in such a beautiful way. So what she's not telling you is, she can hang out with you for a few days. She thinks her cat is mad at her. She thinks everyone around her is changing because of her. All right, and so she's going to ask for a little bit of space. So this is what she needs. She feels like she needs, because the communication issues have been off. They've been off so badly, and it's like somebody in her life is exhibiting a really bad communicative pattern. All right, she's catching it, she's seeing it. It's a new style that someone is doing, and it's just not working for her. So she's going to ask for a little bit of space. She's going to say, hey, she might give you an excuse. I think my cat is mad at me. I need to go spend some time with my cat. All right, this could be Sekhmet energy. All right, this could be her feeling the energy of Sekhmet coming into her, saying, hey, I'm ready to kick some ass over here. All right, this is the third time that you've seen this person has done this to you. We're not going to allow it anymore. Sekhmet comes in and says, we need to change this. I'm going to inspire you to talk to somebody about it, and you're going to find out that not only were your feelings hurt, being validated, all right, but it is a problem. There is an issue here. There is a legitimate communication issue. Your masculine is either not opening up properly, not saying how they feel, but instead, all right, they're doing whatever they're doing again. So this feminine has said, hey, I don't like this. I think I've asked you to change this before. I think I've mentioned I'm not comfortable with that before, and you're doing it again. You've done it again. In fact, you've done it twice since I addressed it before. So I'm going to talk to someone. I'm going to talk to someone because I asked you legitimately. I asked you straight up. How do you feel about this? How does this work? What do you think? I considered how you felt, and you gave me that bullshit again. So I'm going to talk to someone else. I'm going to find out if I'm crazy. All right. Is this what I see? I see a pattern. I want to see if someone else sees it. I'm going to get validation for what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk to my dad. I'm going to talk to my brother. I'm going to talk to somebody, and then I'm going to let you know. All right? I'm going to let you know. Look, the way that you think that you're funny is actually hurting my feelings. The way that you take life so lightly is really pissing me off. All right? And then you switch it up. All right? She may actually take a break. She may actually end the relationship, and you think she's taking a break. All right? I don't know. This could be, it could be an extended break. And then you reach out to her and say what she needs to hear. And she's like, wow. I feel like it's been forever since we communicated properly with each other. So whatever the new communication style is, this is what she's been looking for. But she had to shake things up to get to it. And so the other thing she's not saying is she's made some changes to herself. All right. She's tried on some new things. She's tried on life without you in this break. All right. So she's wearing her new Nikes to school. Please don't be surprised if I don't have time to talk to you. So she's trying on some new communication techniques with other people. She's trying on some new style communications with others, either giving and receiving. She's experimenting, right? This could be a communication thing. It could be a behavioral pattern. It could be a manifestation technique. I don't know what it is, all right? But it's something that she's seen you do several times. She does not like it. It hurts her feelings. It makes her feel like you take her, for a joke, or, she's trying to be serious and you're just being funny. You know what I mean? So there's an immaturity and a maturity in this dynamic that are not meeting up face to face, right? And she's addressing it. She's addressing it by pulling away. And so now, while she's pulled away, all right, what she's not talking about is that while she's pulled away, she's actually trying new stuff. She's actually focused on a new style, a new way of doing things. She's actually learning. She's actually growing. She's actually being adaptable, all right? And she's actually being open to change. And your last message is, hey, we are parkouring after school again. You're still on the team. This is the 4th practice that you've missed. So she's already told you that, hey, this is the 3rd time this week that you've done this pattern. Now she's saying after the separation, and then you come in and you talk to her in a really good manner, all right? You exhibit this pattern that she's expecting and needing from you, right? Something healthy. But then you turn around and you miss out on aligning with her. So she's like, hey, I got to go do me. I got new friends. I got some new shoes. I'm going to walk this way. So there's a separation that happened between you and this person. This is really interesting. Wow. So the feminine is saying, I need some space. I got some new shoes. I'm gonna walk over here and show off my shoes. I don't like the shit that you're doing. You've done it to me 3 times. You came in and tried something different, but something was still a little off. And she's like, you know, he's had 4 chances. He's had 4 chances, and on the 4th chance, we came back, and something was missed. Something was still off. Spirit said it. Grab a couple more cards for this one. I don't know why. I'm gonna do that. So this is a really weird deck. It's actually a bunch of kids' cards. But I love it. It's going to be very different. Alright, so I got the King of Cups in the reverse. She feels like you're not the hero, you're not the man that she needs you to be. She feels like you're still immature in whatever this thing is. It looks like it's communication. It looks like seriousness. It looks like she's calling the masculine out saying, I need you to be a real man about this. Like, this is such... Where is it? Right here. This is such a serious issue for me. I take it very seriously. I shared this with you. I showed you my heart. I opened up to you. I talked to you. I gave you a piece of me. And you just dropped the ball. She's saying that you're too immature. You're not ready for this kind of list. She's saying you're not ready for me. I'm going to go on and put my new shoes, and I'm going to walk over here and see what happens. You don't get your panties in a bunch if you don't hear from me, is what she's saying. She's saying you're 4 cents short from $1. So she's putting a value on this, saying, I think this is almost everything that I ever wanted, but because you're not fully in that energy that you need to be, you can't be my Superman. You can't be my hero because you can't even tell me the truth, right? You can't tell me how you really feel. You can't show how you really feel. And you keep leaving me hanging. Every time I ask you something, you keep leaving me hanging. And I've seen you do this over and over and over again. I've repeatedly asked you to make a change, okay? That I just get my feelings hurt. So I'm going to say what I need to say. I'm going to do what I need to do. We're going to take a break. I'm out of here. I'm going to go and try this healthy technique with someone else, somewhere else. All right. And she's saying that she's just going to leave you where you are to figure it out. All right. You can't be funny when she's being serious, and you can't be serious when she's being funny. She's saying that there's a lack of maturity, that you're not on her level. She's saying that you don't see her value. She's saying that you're 4 cents short of $1. Four coins represents, 4 coins represents you holding back an emotional display of affection. And this is something that she was specifically looking for, okay, when she talked to you about her haircut. This could be something sensitive. This could be her needing your support and assistance in a situation. Hey, I just, I got this big thing going on. I just need you to be there for me. Whatever it was, all right, you translate it to your own information, and you were not there. You could not show up for her because you were being emotionally unavailable. 4 cents short or shy from $1. Is there anything from here? Nope, we're going to leave it at that. That's it. That's from her to him. All right, good. That helps. Okay. Perfect. Love you guys.